I'm the only group of 5 that is awesome. I love it. Oh my gosh, he's gonna love this. He's gonna love this.
Jenny, can I wear these the rest of the day? All right. I have to ask my fashion coordinator, to do that. Come here. Put that button that up. Hey, listen. When you Gator chomp, right over left. If you're scared, don't get off the plane.
Wait, do we actually have to do that?
Yeah, you got to. It's mandatory. No, if you're scared to Gator chomp, you're not allowed to get off the plane. You got to stay on the plane.
Florida's an interesting case study because Florida was not good for the first almost 80 years of its football life. It had a few good years in there, and then Steve Spurrier comes back as the coach, and he unlocks it. He shows you what Florida's potential could be, and that is a team that can compete for championships every single year.
And the Gators have won the national championship. The Gators can hoist an SEC championship banner.
And the Florida Gators have won their 4th consecutive Southeastern.
By that point, you understood. You understood what Florida could be. And Urban Meyer came in after the Ron Zook era, won a couple more national titles.
The Gators celebrate as national champions. Congratulations to the University of Florida Gators, who have won the school's 3rd.
It's funny because I think a lot of people, kind of criticize the Florida program for not having a longer history of success outside of those 2 coaches. But I think it's always had a ton of pressure. It's always had a ton of expectation.
Think about all of that success. Think about 80 years of frustration, and then all of that success crammed into an 18-year period. 3 national titles. I think 8 SEC titles that counted. And Coach Spurrier would say it's probably 10 SEC titles if we're adding the other 2. You're just so used to winning. You're so used to dominating everybody. But the game's changed. It's hard for anybody to do that.
That expectation, whether reasonable or unreasonable, exists, and it's not for the faint of heart. Somebody that wants to come in and isn't really sure about who they are or what their plan is, best not apply.
You saw Nick Saban do it at Alabama, but you look at who else is good. It is hard to stay on top. Only a few programs can do it, and that is the challenge for the next sport coach.
I probably feel like a lot of Florida fans, like a lot of people within the program, the administration, the building. I mean, we want to win. I think there's frustration, there's passion, and I was like that, and I think, around mid-October is when the administration decided to make a change at football. And
has been fired by the Florida Gators. He was fired earlier this afternoon. 22 and 23.
Well, you start with kind of understanding how you want the process to work, right? And so working through using a search consultant, and in this case it was Chad Chatlos with Turnkey, and figuring out who on our staff was going to be part of that process, and Duke Warner and then Amy Haas. And then, early on I had conversations with Danny Werfel, and opportunity to bring Danny into the process. So a lot of it was just figuring out, what resources were we going to use. Obviously, we have a lot of former players and former coaches that provide insight and have great perspective. And, I think I met with Coach Spurrier that first week, get his thoughts, had a conversation with Coach Maya. So you start kind of collecting as much information as possible, and we collected or put together kind of a job profile. And you want a great leader. You want somebody who is going to be able to handle a platform as large as being the head football coach of the Florida Gators, both from how they manage a program, but also how they portray themselves and represent the university.
We wanted, if possible, to get somebody who was a head coach. I think there's a lot of coordinators that have had success transitioning, but Florida's a big animal to lead. as a head coach. It's a pretty big job. So we wanted someone that's already been in those shoes, somebody that could recruit and relate with kids was important to us, and then just the overall ability to lead and so forth.
Obviously, we wanted somebody exhibited a history of success in this space of coaching. And then, there's some things that you think are really important to the brand of the University of Florida. Someone who really understood what success in the SEC could look like. Someone who really understood the importance of offensive identity Florida's had in its history. Some of those things were probably more top of mind than others, but all of them kind of went into the profile that we were looking for. Candidate you're looking at, you're looking probably at three main buckets. One is you're getting all the biography background you can. You want to know their journey, their story, where they've been. So that's number one. Number two is try to dig up as much on why this person's been successful, where they've been successful, maybe where they've not been successful. And then the third is you like talking to people who know these people, kind of doing blind reference checks, if you will, finding people that you trust, who have interacted or crossed paths with this candidate. You find out stuff, good and bad, about potential candidates from some of the most unusual places when you just start kind of playing the Kevin Bacon game, right? Who knows who from where and where did they connect? And they were on a staff together 15 years ago, or this guy recruited this guy's son, or this guy son played for him, or there's just all kind of different connections. They grew up in the same hometown. They were teammates in college.
So just lots and lots of Zooms with different people, a lot of Zooms following back up and debriefing and prepping. We were also keeping a small committee of the board of trustees apprised of everything along the way. So there was those meetings as well. And from the get-go, we were very committed to finding the right coach. That was our mission. So that's pretty simple. It's not simple to execute, but it's a simple mission. We did not know where the search was going to go when we started. We had, you don't know what guys are thinking or what they're thinking. So we had, I think, a really good process. The first thing is chances of anyone coming into any program and leading you to win a bunch of national championships it's just tough. I mean, it's a really, really small percentage of success at that level. So you're just looking like, who do you think gives you the best chance? And obviously there was one coach that kind of fit what some would call a tier one.
The popular sentiment with this job is they're going to go after Lane Kiffin, and that's the popular sentiment.
And that person initially showed a lot of interest in Florida, so it was a lot of focus on Lane while also trying to do the process of vetting out other coaches. It really seemed like he was very much leaning to Florida.
Florida needs to hire Lane Kiffin.
At a certain point, that sort of changed. It's pretty clear it changed. He didn't ever really explain it. I got the sense that over a period of time in that window that perhaps maybe he had decided he was going somewhere else, but his agent didn't want them to say that because they may have been using us as leverage to get more money somewhere else. And so we were continuing our process, and I think that's where, as we look through this, and there's some really good coaches we talked to, but there's something about this guy John Sumrall that kept sort of bringing him up to the top. And so and we also knew that, man, this is not going to sit well with fans when they first hear it. We knew that was going to be a tough few days, and it sure was. I think that's when a lot of these rumors surfaced, which sort of made it even uglier.
Yeah, it was really easy ignoring what was on social media, because I didn't look at social media for about 4 or 5 weeks there. So I had people telling me what was on social media, but I had never looked myself. So I think that was a healthy approach. It allowed me to kind of focus on the task at hand without the distraction of filtering opinions that are out there. I think the fans and people who follow college football enjoy what's out in social media during times like coaching searches, but when you're in the middle of it, it's really not very productive use of your time.
The amount of misinformation was shocking throughout the whole process. Most of it was just silly or wrong, or people having fun, and it didn't matter that much. But I think at the end, there was a lot of things that were just really unfair that were put out. That was a bummer. I always felt really bad for Scott a lot. He would just say, "It's okay, Danny. Gators want to win. I want to win. We win. When we win, things will be fine. If we don't win, we deserve to get a lot of, we haven't won. When you don't win, the person at the top is responsible." But I really believe this process led us to the right guy for Florida for now. And I am more excited at the moment than I've been for Florida football in a very long time.
We've got breaking news out of college football where Florida is hiring Tulane's John Sumrall as their next head coach.
Florida's got themselves a head coach. It's Tulane John Sumrall. John Sumrall is the new head coach.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. How are you, man? How are you? Good. Meet hands. Hey, how are you? Great to meet you. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all having us. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world. Let's go. Go, Gator. Go, Gators. What's up, boy? How are you, pal? Love you. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. Let's go. Come on, man. Thanks for being here, everybody. Means a lot to hear. It means the world. Last year, I don't see why we win again. Aaron Sam Stadium's over here to the right. Look. 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 You're going to see it. Let's go.
Dad, your face is on.
Uh-oh. I'm just glad it's not my mugshot, kid. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, let's go. Here, Sam, here's the football facility up here on the right, dog. Right there. What is up, dog? How are you, bro? Thanks for being here. I know y'all are getting ready to hit the road. When we pulled by basketball, the O'Connell Center, or whatever, my kids were like, when we go to a basketball game? They're all fired up. Yeah, they were jacked. Yeah, they were jacked.
Is that better for you guys?
Heck yeah. I'm holding a trophy right now. Perfect. Let's get moving. No, the start running back here is a dog. Like, he's a real guy.
He's a dog?
Yeah, 13. Like,
What's this?
oh, whoa. Easy. I saw the price tag. That's great. Isn't that funny? Look at that. That was great. Yeah. Stay with me.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take good care of you. We're going to kick it. You got me? Hot last night, man. Man, stay with me. We're going to win. I promise you. I promise you we're going to win. All right? I'm fired up to coach you. Guys like you make my job easier. You know what I mean? It's great to meet you. I'm glad to be here. We're going to win a championship. I mean that. Like, that's all I know. That's what we're going to do. Okay? All right? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm fired up to coach you, brother. One big step forward, everybody. You do this one right here. I like this one. Sort of my style right there. My brothers were in Landon. He called me. He goes, "Hey," they'd already told me they're playing. They're like, "When we get off, just hold it." Yeah, I don't have to, it's not an action video deal here. But my brother goes, "Hey, make sure it's driver left." I actually had studied that though to make sure I didn't screw it up. I looked it up. No, I'm shaking his hand. Don't worry. I'm shaking your hand. Are you behaving?
Give me a hug.
I'll give you a hug, boy. Love you, pal. I'm glad you're here, man.
We're glad you're on the staff here.
Yeah, I'm glad they let me be on the staff here. Dad said, I'm glad you're on the staff here. I appreciate you. You got a good looking tie, G. Don't hurt me. Yeah. Well, I gave it to you. That's where you got it.
By G. Oh, and you enjoy, yes, that's good. Ready. Oh, get serious. Oh, yeah. Let's get serious.
Hey, this is nice, man. This is a... They just started with Coach Morris like 5 minutes ago. Evo's on.
Is there water? I need the restroom.
Yeah, you take that.
What's up, buddy?
So real briefly, introduce you guys to your new head football coach, John Sumrall. Coach.
What's up, boys? I am freaking honored and privileged to be the head football coach of the University of Florida. Like, I don't take this opportunity lightly. All right, I want to start with that. Second off, I want to start with, hey, great job Saturday beating Florida State. Great job. Y'all give yourself a round of applause for that. Like, hey, and that's the standard here. You guys good? Are we good? Like, I got a lot of respect for y'all, because here's the deal. Everything I do as a head coach is player driven. Like 100% player freaking driven. Okay, because here's the deal. If there were no players, you know what there wouldn't be? Any mother freaking coaches. Like, they don't need my ass if there's none of y'all. It's about you. And everything I do is going to be, how can I serve and develop each and every one of you to be your best? How do I help you maximize what your potential is, individually and then collectively as a team? Because I'm the most competitive son of a buck you're ever going to meet. Like, I got a 12-year-old son, y'all met him, running around the building right now. And we play basketball in the driveway, he gets his beat. All right? Because I don't lose. I hate it. Like, he gets his beat. He knows it's coming. Now, I love him and I hug him, but man, you got to compete in everything you do. We're going to freaking compete every day around here. Every freaking day. Are we good? All right, the standard is the mother freaking standard. Like, it's the best. If you're a Florida Gator, the standard is the standard. Best. That's the standard here. To pursue championships. If you want to be average and you want to be mediocre, you don't belong in Florida, man. I'm a freaking Florida Gator now. And all I ask is y'all give me a real chance to earn your trust. All right? And I think you'll find out. Do your homework on me. Hell, I'll give you numbers of guys I've coached. They're those NFL players. You ask them. Like, ask them, hey, is this dude real? Because here's the deal, man. You don't have to be blood to be family. You just gotta be real with each other. You gotta be real. Like, you gotta have each other's back. Like, you gotta get in a foxhole and know, hey man, this dude's gonna freaking fight for me. Guys, here's the deal. If you're a Florida Gator, I'm gonna fight for your ass to the finish. That's what's gonna make us champions. Are we good? Sure. And I want you to hear the vision I got. Like, when I think of Florida football, offensively, man, it's about to get live around here. It's about to get open. Like, we're about to see it if we can light the freaking scoreboard up. Because I think of Florida football, I think of Coach Spurrier, I think of Urban Meyer, I think about all the weapons on the skill, I think about great old linemen that are uber talented, that got an edge and a toughness about them. When I think of Florida defense, man, defending every blade of grass, giving them no freaking hope. All right? Like, we're going to swarm, we're going to run to the freaking ball, we're going to attack ball carriers, we're going to do it on our terms, not theirs. Everybody good with that? Sure. Here's the deal. Kicking game, you specialists. I was a special teams coordinator, part of my career. So if you're a snapper, you're a holder, you're a punter, you're a kicker, hell, you're a returner. Here's the deal. Everybody else in the room understands this too. Your quickest way to make an active roster in the NFL, special teams. Here's the deal, man. You want to get to the next level, like, you want to get paid like NFL contract money, not NIL and rev share money, but you want to like get paid and have a career, I mean, you got to play special teams. And the hidden yardage there is with special teams, we're going to master that. Like, we're going to be elite at that. Like, those are explosive plays every time. All right? So I want you to hear that. Like, I know all three phases, but I promise you this, if you give me an opportunity to coach you, I'm going to love you. I'm going to want to know your story. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your why. I'm going to make sacrifices for you. I'm going to ask you to make some sacrifices for yourself too. I'm also going to ask you to make some sacrifices for the team. But if you love something, you will sacrifice for it. And if we want to hoist a trophy, if we want to pursue championships, it's going to take sacrifice. The goal this week? 1-0. The The goal this week? 1-0. Family on one. One. Family. Appreciate y'all. Love you. Let's go. I know your name. Good to meet you. Yeah, I know your name too. Yeah, good to see you, brother. Dog, good to see you. Good to see you, kid. Yes, sir. Proud of you. What's up, dog?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining us here today. We're going to begin with some opening remarks from Athletic Director Scott Strickland, who will then introduce new head football coach John Sumrall.
You know, at the University of Florida, we measure ourselves by one thing, and that's winning, right? You go around this campus and you see any athletic facility, the only thing written outside a building is a number, and that number is the year we won a championship. So winning is pretty important in the University of Florida. Above all else, we are looking for someone who approaches winning the same way the University of Florida does, as a daily, non-negotiable requirement. We're also looking for something that you can't fake. We wanted someone who wanted to be a Florida Gator. Someone that being here in the orange and blue was really important to. Someone who embraces the pressure and the expectations because they want to build a program to win championships. Ladies and gentlemen, our new head football coach, John Sumrall.
It's great to be a Florida Gator. It's great to be a Florida Gator. I am honored and humbled to be the head football coach of the University of Florida. I can assure you, our family is going to be all into this university and all into this community. We will be connected. We will be engaged. We are excited to do life in Gainesville. We're excited to partner with everyone here. The only way we know how to do it is all in. To the Florida football family, it's got to start with Coach Spurrier and Urban Meyer. Are you kidding me? Like, I get to stand in the same spot and do the same job as two absolute legends in the football community. And the fact that they're here today means the world to me. I'm kind of pinching myself. I've come a long way to hold the job that they once held. To the former players, you're always welcome home. We want you to know, man, the doors are open. Please come back. We're Danny Warfel. I got a chance to spend time with Danny and communicate with Danny and visit with Danny through the process. We want all of you back. We need all of you back. You're always home here. The standard here is championships. That's why I came. I'm built for this job. I was made for this job. Winners win. I'm a winner. We're going to win. Just like around here, when we go to the fourth quarter, we sing, I won't back down. I won't back down. I will never back down. The Florida Gators, we will not back down. Go Gators. You're a baller, dude. Can't wait to coach you. You broke 100 tackles this Saturday.
I did, yes sir.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes sir, can't wait to play for you, man.
Can't wait to coach you. Yeah, we are.
Whatever you need to do. You got it? Check.
This is different now. You're coaching in this era. Coach, your era overlapped. What's different about coaching football at this level then as opposed to now? And I'll let all three of you try and help me figure that out.
I don't think there's anything that much different. You got 11 guys. You're going to try to teach them how to play the game the very best you can, tough and smart and all these things. And then you try to play better than the other guy. And the coaches and the players and everybody involved, you know, you try to do it the whole game and you win. I coached at Duke, and when I came here, I coached the same way, and you'll coach the same way here, no matter if Troy or wherever. And you probably the same way, Bowling Green 1 year, and you coach the same way, right?
I think the biggest differences, and this is what was so appealing about Coach, was that when I had the conversation with him, we talked about strength coach, we talked about off-season program, we talked about Tuesday practice, we talked about inside drill. And it was kind of refreshing to me that not one time did I hear the word NIL or transfer. I'm actually exhausted hearing that. Because at the end of the day, you better line up and move that ball against the team you're playing. You better stop the team you're playing. And I got news. That's other stuff's important. I'm glad you got a GM that'll help you with that. Because you got to focus on putting your hand down on the ground and getting a first down when it's time. And that's what it came through the phone as I was talking to him. And it was refreshing to me.
Yeah. To their point, the game is still the game. And we may have a lot of external factors in regards to NIL, the transfer portal, et cetera, that have maybe changed how you build your team in regards to the roster. But how you coach the team is still coaching. And tough teams win, smart teams win, disciplined teams win, physical teams win. That correlates from when Coach Spurrier was head coach here to Coach Meyer to now. Those things win. Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Good luck. It's Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, Friday night.
How are you, Ryan Tice, volleyball?
Yeah, good to meet you, Ryan.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Kelly, nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you.
John, I'm Per.
Yeah,
nice
good to see you. Appreciate
Welcome.
you. Yeah.
Anthony Nesty,
Yeah,
swimming.
great to meet you.
I'm Mandy O'Leary, lacrosse.
Yeah, great to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you as well.
Oh yeah, your reputation.
Tommy Slater.
Yeah, your reputation precedes yourself. Heard all about you, dog. You're guilty as charged. You can't run from it. y'all got stuff to do, plenty of it, I'm sure. Yeah, plenty of it. Good to meet y'all. Look forward to seeing you. Yep. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely.
Grateful for you.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Look forward to connecting. Yes, thank you.
You also have everything you need to win a championship. How many schools can you say in the country that you have everything you need to win a national championship? There's never a want. I want this. No, you got it. I want to be in a better location to recruit talented athletes. Now you got it. I want to be at a better school academically where the academic reputation is elite. No, you got it. I want a fan base that's so passionate that you can feel like they're on your shoulders during the course of the game. Now you got it. And you want a place where you can raise your family in a beautiful city and a great environment where good people live in a nice town. You got it.
You're talking about the flagship university in the state of Florida, the hotbed for high school football, and the recruiting talent that's within a couple hours in concentric circles is unlike anywhere else. I also think in terms of the support from the fan base, both in showing up and donating money, the vision that the school has for not only football but for all athletic programs, and you're given everything you could possibly need to be successful. So I don't think there's anything that you look around and say, man, if we only had this or only had that.
You start checking boxes. Yes, it's intense. Yes, there's high expectations, but you got it, and you should be able to do it.
It's not for the faint of heart because it requires somebody that doesn't look for excuses, that understands that if you don't succeed, there's nobody else to blame but yourself.
The coach at Florida can get great talent, can produce championship level rosters, but it is a lot of work. So that is part of it. Another piece of it is the swamp, is this fan base. We can call them spoiled if we want. When they're happy, when they're excited, there are a lot of people louder than Florida fans. That when you pop through that tunnel in the swamp, it is like you're standing next to a jet engine. It is a roar unlike any other. And you can ask opposing coaches, you can ask opposing players. When the swamp is rocking, it is one of the toughest places to play in America. It is an unbelievable home field advantage.
The swamp. Only Gators get out alive.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. This is
I don't think we should apologize. We're at the University of Florida because we want to compete for championships and we want to do it with integrity. And we talk a lot about that. And there's a reason this is a place that's won 100 more SEC championships than any other school in this league and why University of Florida's won 49 national championships in, I think, 14 or 15 sports. It's because we talk a lot about winning championships, and that's going to be the goal.
All right, eyes up, eyes up. I'm gonna say lock in, you're gonna give me one clap. Everybody got me? Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Lock in, give me one. No. I'm gonna say lock in, give me one. After I say one, you're gonna clap. Everybody got it? Are y'all ready? Are you sure? Lock in, give me one. The 2026 Florida football team is 0-0. This team is 0-0. There's a lot of new faces in here, a lot of new people. There's a lot of familiar faces in here, guys that have been here, guys that have invested a lot in this place. Man, here's the deal. I don't care where you came from, how you got here, how long you've been here. We're all a team. How quickly we become connected and we fight for each other will directly have a contribution to what that record looks like at the end of the year. And next year is right now. You don't win games just in September. Like championship teams, they start January. All right? But we get to determine what that looks like a year from right now. Nobody else gets to decide it. We get to decide it. What do you want that to look like? If you don't know these dates and where these games are being played, we got a problem. And you have to think with the end in mind. Because you don't come to the University of Florida to be average. Like, I didn't come here, man, thinking, man, I hope I go there and be average. Man, when I made the decision to be here, when y'all made decisions to be here, you came to Florida because you want to be a champion. This place is special. The standard, the expectation is the pursuit of championships. Are we good? I didn't come here, I don't think anybody in this room came here for any other reason to be the best you can be and pursue that. That's why I'm here. Everybody got it? Y'all ready?